Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Reseller Niche Podcast Sold. I'm going through some solds that I pulled from this weekend just to see, kind of keep myself accountable and see some of the things that I sold. Nothing as well, we'll see. I shouldn't say nothing as interesting as last weekend, but it's a mixture, mainly eBay, 3 or 4 from Amazon. And let's get into it. All right, let's go to the first one. Let me pull up the orders really fast. It seemed like there was a bit of a dip this week, maybe midweek onwards from the previous week. I still did pretty decent sales, but we'll get into it on what those were. I do a lot of shirt selling, so you're going to see a little bit of that. I try and avoid picking too many of those because they're kind of not as interesting, shall we say, as some of my other sales. But let's grab some of these and go. Okay, am I going to go in order or not? I'm just going to order what I grabbed. I did actually start packing already yesterday. So that's useless because it's already packed. That was just a t-shirt anyway. Okay, so first things first. Let me pull this up. This was something I used to pick up all the time. Not so much anymore. It's FootJoy, Dry Joys. You can see that right there. Just your regular standard, I don't know what you call it, golf, overall, pullover type thing. Decent kind of mixed brownish, yellowish, blackish, checkered shirt. I used to pick these up all the time, and they go for like 30 or 40 bucks. Now they don't go for that much at all. This one sold for $26.88 to be total. In total. And I like them if they do not say anything other than Dry Joy is a FootJoy. Like you look for the FootJoy logo right there. I'm really good at missing the camera right there. So a lot of times these will say company names or the names of whatever tournament it is. So those don't do as well as like a North Face or Patagonia that would. But that one for $26.88, it was a pickup of about $2. And so that was number 1 on the list. So number 2, this is a nice, interesting. I had this listed as like a Halloween shirt. It's just like a double-sided. I don't know what this is. Just a T-shirt, basically. It just went for like $8.99 shipped. Nothing fancy. I had about 50 cents into this. I mean, it's not really vintage or anything. Just a boring, nothing shirt. You can see it right there. It's a tag. Try and look at the tag. It's a heavy Fruit of the Loom cotton, but this is not vintage or anything. Just, I don't know. You can list this as a Halloween shirt. I used in September or October, I list a lot of those types of shirts, and I just say like for Halloween costume or something like that. So that one's been sitting out for at least 3 months. Okay, so let's go. Let's pull these guys. Now these guys are something I pulled up. I've got these at a flea market by Deanne's at college. 3 years ago. I still have like 30 of these left. I got like 100 of these back then. I got like 25 there's like 4 different colors, I think. And so these went, I think this is $20 shipped, $39.22 shipped. Sorry, these are $19.98 each. I got these for $1 a piece, and they have been sitting forever. Not the greatest buys ever. So they are, what are these? Ferocious Dino Interaction. There's some kind of dinosaur car, Jurassic Park type vehicle, Jeep vehicle. And you can like type in They have an app, and you can download it and add things, you know, like some of the newer toys don't have these days. So those went for $39.88 shipped. And next one, another. See, this is the kind of thing I try not to show. I'll go real fast because it's not as interesting. Just your regular Nike Pro. You can see it's a Nike Pro. What is this? Tag this. I'm gonna flip around. Yeah, Nike Pro. Just your regular kind of dry sports, dry fit, dry, whatever shirts. I go through these every single day. This is probably the #1 thing that I sell because I get them for about 50 cents a piece, maybe $1 a piece if there's something interesting on them. And this one went for, what did this go for? This went for $12.48 shipped. So not very much at all. So I probably have like $4, $5 profit from that. Not much at all. Actually, probably more than that, but. And let's see, let's get into something a little bit more interesting. Okay, so this I put on Instagram. This is, let's see if we can back up and see it. It's kind of this is a cut-off shirt. I do well with these, especially if they're vintage. You can see the tag there. I'd never heard of this. Odomix Athletic, made in USA, vintage, and you can see the bottom there. It's like just a cut-off gym type shirt. I do a lot of these with like they always have like Arnold Schwarzenegger in the front, or they like Gold's Gym, or whatever gym, and they're kind of like it's heavier material. It's like almost like a sweatshirt that's cut off, like a thin sweatshirt. And this one went for $52.13. I had probably about $3 into this, maybe less, maybe $2 actually. Yeah, $2 into this. $52.13. Excuse me. This is one I just put on Instagram yesterday. So gym type stuff is still going, not just the equipment, but the shirts and the pants, because you know you got to wear something while you're working out, right? So that don't overlook exercise clothing as well as exercise equipment. And this was a CD that I sold. This one sat for a while. I'm guessing 6 months. I didn't have much into this at all. I got this at a sale, I believe, at like a Salvation Army. It is some kind of, it's a mixture, well, you know, Sly and the Family Stone, George Michael, Madonna seal. You can see right there in front if it wants to focus. And it is sealed. So just a CD, vintage, I guess. Half of that basically was shipping. So $24.88 was the actual price, and actually half of that was shipping and discount. So it was a big, I think a 15% discount on this because it sat for so long. If you can get into this kind of stuff, 15 cents, sorry, that was 50% off. No, for 50 cents. And what year is this? I can't even see. 1992. Let's see if you can see that. No, probably not. 1992. Interesting. Sealed. So that's a fun little CD. All right, let's go back a little.